Hello, and welcome to episode 1 of the FixNow.us video tutorial series, where I will be exploring Microsoft Office and Microsoft Windows. Today we will be exploring how to create an Excel worksheet which includes formulas, formatting, and even charts. Let's begin. On the left-hand side, I have a preview of the finished product. First, I will go to the first cell, number 1A, and I'll create the title row. I'll then press Tab to move to the cell to the right, the adjacent cell. Okay, as you can tell, I've created the title row. However, some of the cell data is cut off. This is a simple fix. Either we can click and drag the border between the two cells and resize it, or I can double click this border and it will automatically resize it with a small amount of padding. I'm going to do that for each of the cells to create the optimal size. Next, I'm going to put in some items. Once again, I have no idea how much these really do cost or how much they are charging for them. However, these are my made-up numbers and I hope you enjoy them. Next is the profit. I'm going to put this as a number and I will later convert them to dollars. Now, one way to figure out profit would be to open up the calculator, type in the retail price, and subtract my costs. Obviously, I will make a total of $8.99 per mouse that I sell. However, Excel has built-in formulas, and there's no need to do this in external programs. To access the formula feature, you simply press the equal sign, and now Excel knows you are typing in a formula. Next, I must tell Excel what is the initial number. I will click cell C2, and it automatically puts in cell number C2. Next, I will hit the minus sign to show I'm trying to subtract a difference, and I will choose the cell that I want to subtract from C2, in this case B2. That's all. Hit enter and it automatically comes up with a difference. I can do the same for each of these cells, or I can go with a nifty shortcut. If I move the mouse to the bottom right of the cell with the formula that I've just put in, I click and hold and then pull downwards, I can automatically apply the same formula to each of the cells below. However, it has automatically adjusted to the cells nearby, adjacent to this cell, and therefore come up with the formulas I'm looking for. Next, let's figure out the margin percentage. This is a more complicated formula, but I'll leave it in the notes to the video in case you would like to use it. This time I have put sum because we are using two different quantities. The first quantity will be C2 minus B2, closed quantity, divided by C2 times 100. That comes out with 59% margin. This is the standard formula for figuring out profit margin. I will once again go to the bottom right corner, click and drag, and apply the same formula to each of the cells. Let me save. I press Ctrl and S to save. I will save this to the desktop. Let's move on. As you can tell in the sheet on the left, I have totals. Let's come up with some totals. However, these aren't totals, these are averages, as totals aren't very helpful to me. First, I will click the cell where I would like the total to appear. Next, under the Editing tab, you can click this little Greek E, and it will automatically assume you're looking for a total of everything above that contains the number. I'll hit enter, and this is the total. I will then add divided by 5 to the end of the formula to come up with the average. There you go.